Jonas.
3, 2, all right. Hey, guys.
What's cracking?
3, 2, hey, guys.
Yeah. There it is.
New sounds
on the.
Let's get a quick
A walkthrough?
a test of each sound, please. Yeah.
Oh, good one.
Classic.
Scandalous.
It's a good
Oh,
one.
I like that one.
Classic. Classic. That's my life. Yeah.
We do now officially have our Hey Jonas cups for ourselves and our guests. I'm gonna put my name on mine right now. Fantastic.
Oh shit! I don't have.
I gotta put my name on it or some other name.
Oh wait, maybe I do have it. Holding. I have my trip drink right here.
Look at that.
Not sponsored. Investor.
Okay, Kev, you're in person.
I'm in person in New York City. Where are you guys right now?
I'm in Disney World.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious.
Look at that. I got it. Sorry, I got my cup.
You got it.
This is
I'm in Disney World. I'm playing a show here tonight.
Are you gonna go on some rides?
I'm not. No.
Lame.
If Malty was here, then I would go.
You haven't asked me where I am.
I did ask, you just didn't answer. But yeah, where are you, Joe?
I'm in London, so our next guest can feel a little closer to home. They told me he was going to be in IRL with me, and then I found out he was going to be in IRL with you. So, what
Keep
else?
saying IRL, please. Just keep saying it.
No, that's so over.
Joe's been up for longer than we have, Nick. He's on it.
I've been up for a while. I can't sleep these days.
That's problematic.
I stopped drinking coffee, and now I can't sleep. I don't understand how that's math is mathing.
Sounds like you need to get back on coffee.
Yeah, seriously. What do you mean you can't sleep?
What I mean is that I go to bed at a reasonable hour thinking, okay, this is the night I will sleep longer than 4 or 5 hours, and then I don't.
Oof, 4 or 5?
I had to go to bed quite early. Flew in yesterday, popped a melly. I was snoozing.
Are you a consistent, melly guy?
Listen, Kev, I'm retiring 2 days in a row. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Took 2 on the plane. Took 2 at my apartment here in London.
What is the dosage on this?
Oh, we're going like 5 millis.
I started taking the 4 magnesium pills prior to sleeping, and that definitely helps, like ease the thing.
You like your drugs too, Kev. You take
Kevin does
CBD,
drugs.
don't you, or THC?
What
does he take?
Charlotte's Web.
What are you
I like
taking?
those ones, the sleep ones. They're THC, CBD, sleep gummies. Whew.
This guy is just
Off
out
the
here talking about
rails.
drugs.
Off the rails.
This is a family
Kevin
podcast,
Jonas does
Kevin.
drugs. So Kev, have you ever smoked weed, or you just take it to sleep? Like you never smoked a
I
cigarette,
actually
but you
have
smoked vape.
but I didn't like. I don't.
You've smoked a cigarette, Kev.
Yes, both.
You're not as square as everyone thinks you are.
Wait, who's saying I'm square, or is that just you two?
Just it's a thing
I
people
didn't
say.
say. I didn't say that.
How the tables have turned.
Yes. So yeah, it just wasn't my thing, and that's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
I prefer like maybe a cocktail or two.
I'm excited to talk to
Me
our
too.
guest. Their
Me
album
too.
is so
I
good.
listened to it twice, yesterday and today, and it's so incredibly good.
There's a lyric in the song Dinner Party that I want to ask him about because it's relevant to our experience on my bachelor party.
Ooh, I can't wait.
What's
to
the
hear
lyric?
Picking up boxes with our mouths.
Ooh, the box game.
Talking about the box
Box
game.
game.
That sounds well.
That sounds bad, but it's not. Box game is fantastic in so many ways.
Why don't we explain to
Well,
people what the box game
why
is
does it-
before they start
Yeah, we
speculating
should
here?
get into it.
Box game is a game where you take a cereal box of some sort or a cardboard box. By standing up with your hands behind your back, you can only pick the box up from the ground with your teeth. Everyone goes around and does it once, and then you rip off a little piece off the top, and you keep it going down until it's just a little sliver, and it's kind of last person standing game.
Literally last person standing, because if you fall over, you're out.
We've done it on a boat a few times.
It's true though.
Rocking and hold on,
That's true.
rocking and rolling on a boat. Just
Do you guys
doing
ever watch our Disney like reality show, Living the Dream, like the clips
Yeah.
from that?
I pretty much blacked out most of those years.
Yeah, they had us do those like voiceovers to recap kind of all the stuff that happened.
We work really hard to give our fans something more than a typical rock show. For me, it's all about unleashing my inner nerd.
Whether I'm hitting the books to be a good student or rocking out on stage to give the fans a great show, I always give 100% because it's all part of living the dream.
But I remember every time I'd do it, I would read the prompts, 5 or 6 times, and they were pretty long. And then they would go, okay, can we do a couple more just with a bit more energy? And they would just say that over and over again.
Never said that to me.
I guess it's not about It's not about the energy. It's the fact that they wanted us to sound basically like Joe just sounded when he did the record scratch.
Totally.
Can you give us another?
Your turn.
Yeah, this is our life. First, we wake up, gotta get that caffeine in. And it's like some clip of us doing that. It's like, next up, schoolwork. Just because you're a rock star on tour doesn't mean you don't do schoolwork. Yep. And then it would be like, all right, now we're off to see our incredible fans at a signing in Spain. Would they, you know?
Yeah, that was dead on.
Joe, I'm gonna hit you with a bowl question while we wait. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
We know the answer to that. New question.
What would absolutely ruin a first date in the first 5 minutes?
You know what actually ruins it? And I do this and I work really hard not to. She checks her phone real quick and instinctively I just pick up mine and do the same. And it becomes like a thing and instantly, and I don't mean to do it, but I've done it consistently and I've worked really hard to now not do it. But
I have a funny story about this. What was a date ruiner? I was on a date a couple of years back, and in the first 5 minutes, we were sitting at the bar, and it was a first date, and the bartender was shaking the cocktail shaker, and it exploded, like it popped open, and a vodka martini just went all over her. Not on me.
oh my
all
God.
over her. Her mouth was just like, open. Just like, what do you do? The whole bar is kind of quiet. Felt so bad.
So it's just like full explosion all over top. Oh my God.
Clip it, Kev. I would say it was definitely like, I was in shock, and so was everyone around her, and the bartender was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I was totally understandable. It would be totally understandable if she was like, I gotta go. But she stuck it out.
So it wasn't a total date ruiner then?
It was a definitely conversation starter.
You know what's a date ruiner? This guy. When he walks in the room and you're just like, oh, my date's over. There it is.
How's it going, boys?
Hey, Niall. Good to see you, mate.
Good to see you,
bro.
Oh, thank you. You too, boys. Where are you, boys?
I'm in London,
You're in London.
and Nick is in Orlando, Florida.
I love the way Kevin's coming all the way from Jersey to see me.
So far.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate
Checked
it.
over.
You could have done
I
that
wish we
too,
could
boys,
see you
by
in
the way,
person.
just to let you know.
I was coming this way to hope to see you, actually, but then
How long are you there for?
a whole month.
All right, I'll catch you when I get back.
Niall, congrats on the album.
Hey,
it is fantastic.
Dinner party
congratulations.
rules.
Thank you very much, Kev.
The whole vibe.
We're talking about Dinner Party specifically before you came on, and the lyric that stood out to me because it's relevant to us, which is the line about picking up boxes with your teeth.
Was that that?
That is in reference to the box game,
Yeah.
right?
Do you know this?
We've had a lot of competitive box games between us, a lot of bachelor party box games, sometimes on a yacht. Have you ever played the box game on a yacht? I'll tell you what, not easy.
I can't imagine it is. A lot of moving,
Okay.
a lot of moving parts there.
Yeah, it was a
literally.
mixed bachelor party, and we box game was full on. It was great.
Really?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
After a few tequilas, I can't imagine that ended well.
We don't do that. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
no, yeah, that's right. We don't.
Yeah, no, never.
But I loved that song. I love Monochromatic.
Thank you.
I think the record is so fantastic and honestly my personal favorite of yours. And I saw that you worked with a bunch of our mutual friends, Julian Bonetta, John Ryan.
Love those guys.
I know you've had a lot of success with them in the past, both with the boys and solo. But the sound just is so dialed in, and you know, I'm really happy for you. I think this is a fantastic body of work, and I want to see you play it live. And good news for people, July 9th and July 18th, you're playing with our other mutual friend, Thomas Rhett,
TR.
We love TR.
in Nashville, Tennessee, and at Hershey Park, Hershey Stadium, which is one of our favorite places to play.
You've played Hershey before.
Years ago, like 2013.
It's always so fun. The crowds are always so fun there, and it's like kind of just goes forever.
Honestly.
The fun thing about playing Hershey, PA, for anybody that's curious,
Yeah. The place that smells like chocolate.
it does. And if you sell it out, they give you a big bar of chocolate.
Correct.
They give you a massive like Hershey bar
I still
that you
have
can
it
bring
from-
home with you. Oh, you do?
Did One Direction play it?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, we played it years ago.
So you sold it out like, you
Wow.
know, for 300 years. That's fine. Cool. Speaking of the album real quick, I want to say I like the song Tastes So Good, and Nick, your song Sweet to Me. You guys need to do a weird blended collab because I listened to them and A-B'd them. There's something beautiful if you guys put those Sweet to Me and Taste So Good.
Ooh, or they could sue each other.
Nick, I'll see you in court.
Dude, let's do a friendship suing. It'd be hilarious.
we're friends, but
do
I'll
like a-
see you in court.
No one's suing anybody.
No one's suing anybody, but we could do a little fake PR move before this pod.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I was saying they would sound really good together, not that they sound the same.
Okay, but I'll still see him in court.
It tastes so good. You do a very good job with these songs that are kind of like steamy, pop songs. Obviously, slow hands is kind of in that same world. I think it would be interesting to hear from your perspective as a songwriter what it takes to walk that line where it has the sexy vibes, but it stays sort of in a more ambiguous state.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of the time, the title, like for me on songs we're talking about, the title had come first. So, and then you're not, it tells you it wants to be sexy, steamy, and to use your word. So you just you just have to write the song that's in front of you. I think a lot of the time we kind of back out of the idea of writing something like that because it might be, not you or cringy or else.
Yeah. So you're a title guy. That's what you're saying.
Big title guy.
You start with the title.
You have to write what the song is telling you, and that's
that.
what. And it was the same thing with Slow Hands. Slow Hands is not about anything else, really, is it? Or Taste So Good can't be about food. You have to write the thing that's in front of you. You do the same, Nick. With some of the stuff that you've done.
You too, Joe.
Well, I have a fond memory, which I actually just spoke about recently. I was on a press tour for this movie that just came out, and they asked me, if I've ever been in a situation, kind of like the one that plays out in the movie, where it's a night with a new friend that turns into a songwriting session kind of naturally. And you and I, a couple years ago, we went and played golf together, had a great time, and then ended up back at the house that Pri and I were in London, and just jammed for, I think it was like 4 or 5 hours.
Sounds like a great day.
And we'd never written together before, but I feel like we need to pick that back up because there's one idea in there that I found the other day on my laptop that's pretty solid.
Really?
Ooh.
It's called Ages.
Ages.
It's really good.
I remember that.
Niall, do you remember this?
I remember the title Ages, and I remember,
The lyric is, if you ask me what my favorite age is, I would say it's right here, right now. And it's like about appreciating the moment, being in the moment. And
Love.
I think we came at it from like different places, and the cool part about collaboration is it could be about for you it could be about love or romance or family, and for me it was about a friend that I had lost. Like there's all these ways to kind of tell a story, but have it be more universal. So at some point,
We should pick that
let's
up.
get in the room
100%.
and finish that up.
We'll join in just because say a word.
That's okay.
That's what I thought.
We'll button that one up. Yeah.
And for that listener out there who's curious, how far back does this relationship go? Niall, do you remember the first time we all met?
I do.
God, that's a question. I don't.
I'm not sure if I'm right.
I know when it was. Joe, when do you think it was?
We were hosting, or we were.
Yep.
It was something to do with the Teen Choice Awards, and I think we met. You and the guys.
We met at the Teen Choice Awards.
That's right. We met, I think, during sound check or something.
That is crazy. Well, when was the first time we hung then?
I think it was years later. I think it was like on a Jingle Ball tour.
Yeah, that's right. On the Jingle Ball run, we had a few.
That's right.
And then we
Thanks.
did this weird golf thing with you, which brings us to my love of golf with you.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then that was one of the we did this bit for
Jimmy
Jimmy
Kimmel.
Kimmel.
Yep.
And it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a little bit like drunk golf,
Yeah.
right?
I think it was one of those classic. Hey, they booked it weeks before, and I think it was like right around, or if not, was my birthday.
It was the day
Now,
after your
at the-
birthday.
You think I would have had it figured out? No.
Absolutely
A
not.
couple pints were had,
Yes.
and then you asked me to spin in circles.
It was like 85 degrees in Encino. Yeah. It was like,
Yes.
Oh, it was so hot. And I had the lube on my hands and my shaft, my golf shaft.
Say it again.
Oh, Joe's got sound effects.
Yeah.
He's got
Or
sound
was that
effects.
him on the
Sorry,
leather
that
couch?
that was a low hanging fruit joke.
Yeah. I had. Oh, I'm not even going to repeat it because that'll be clipped up.
Yeah.
The two of us talking about those two things.
Yeah, Joe's got they gave him this, and
Anyway,
we were just like, why
it
did you
was-
give him this?
Of all of the boys to
I'm
give it
getting
to, you
better
know?
at it. The first episode with this thing was just too much. I watched it back. I was like, take it away from me. So I'm
Yeah.
being patient with it.
But we all have a deep love for golf, and that was a fun day, even though Joe was brutally hungover and spinning around, and I had lube on the golf club, which made it impossible to swing. But you have a real interest in golf beyond just playing the sport and enjoying it.
Also, you've done some amazing things for golf.
Basically, about what are we now? 10 years ago, I was friends with a couple of the golfers, Justin Rose, Rory McIlroy, to name a couple.
Just them.
And and I was spending a lot of time around the golf tour and just like seeing that a lot of these youngsters that are coming through, turning pro, are kind of not very well looked after, and they're kind of a number at a big corporate, management company. And I just felt like there was coming from the management that I come from, it's a very small knit family vibe, and I just felt like we could literally translate that into something that we love, which is golf, obviously. And since then, we now have like 13, 14 players, and kind of a mix of guys and girls, and we've had so many wins all over the world. We managed Tyrrell Hatton, who just had a big win this weekend, and had a baby like 2 weeks ago. So
it's awesome.
Had a kid and then had a big win. And yeah, it's been great. We were the first company to have a European tour event that men and women got paid the same money and played on the same course.
Well done.
In the Northern Hemisphere, I would like to say. But so it was a really cool, I've been able to do really cool things like that with a passion,
We love
well
that.
Done, sir.
And
Thank you. Thanks very much, boys.
What you've done.
We're all
Love
girl
that.
dads, so we love hearing the equality aspect of that. That's really beautiful. And Kevin's eldest daughter is like really getting into golf.
Yeah, she's obsessed.
How old is she now?
She's 12. Yeah, so if you're scouting early, she's got a swing. I'll show you after.
We're actually going to make sure she gets more money than the guys, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. give me a chance.
Yeah, exactly. No, you know what? She's so passionate about it, and she like loves it, and I love that it's something that she's driving the train too.
Yeah,
She's
I
just
love
like
that.
she's so upset when there's no practice.
So she's obviously seen you boys play it and been like, I want to do that.
She is so mad when I'm like, oh, I'm going to the Masters this weekend with Joe. She's like, you're not taking me.
Yeah. Oh no, that happens to not just your kid, to anyone I speak to that doesn't go to the Masters. You're like,
I'm curious now, because now that you're part of this management company, do you get the outlandish, you don't have to name names, but outlandish phone calls like, where are my gummy bears in my dressing room? I don't know what that's in golf terms. In my bag, in my golf bag.
No, all of that kind of stuff. No, I'd stay away from that kind of thing.
Good.
Step out. You hit the ball, and then we'll do the rest.
Love that.
There you go.
I love that. Well, I got questions from a bunch of your avid fans, and people want to know. This is from Erica. I'm getting married next month, and You Could Start a Cult is going to be our wedding song. If you had to pick if you had to pick one song from your own catalog for a first dance at a wedding, what would it be? Interesting choice. You could start a cult for their wedding.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I get it. That the song is about deep love to the point where you could literally start a cult and I would still be in love with you.
So it makes sense.
Well, it kind of makes sense. The title just kind of scares people, but I think Black and White is a song from my second record that
Totally.
It was literally, I see us in black and white, a black suit, a white dress, walking down the aisle. That's probably the most suited. And also someone was telling me like This Town is a wedding song that people play at their weddings for first dances and things.
Have you played a wedding?
Never, actually.
We just did our first, well, maybe it wasn't our first, but we did a wedding this last year.
Really?
And it was pretty fun.
Did you do full band, or was it like a
full blown? Did some covers too. Just wanted to be like the world's greatest wedding band.
We had a really bad technical difficulties.
really cool?
Bad show.
Oh my God. Yes.
We navigated it. It didn't ruin the moment.
It
But
didn't
actually,
really moment,
yeah,
but
that
we
was-
did play a song in the wrong key, and then I sang it in the other original key. So that was
What, and didn't catch on that it was in a different key? I love that.
yeah. Just call me Charlie Puth. I was sticking to the original key. And
So is that A major?
Yeah.
A major, and yeah, because I could hear, because I always play in my in-ears.
Yeah.
I like to hear the lead vocal track,
Right.
just to like, it's almost like karaoke, but I like to have it just as a bed.
Yeah.
What song was it? It was Superstition.
Isn't
right?
She Lovely?
Oh, isn't she lovely?
Oh, wow.
So then I'm hearing the band start it, and I'm like, that's not right.
Isn't
Then I'm thinking, and then I'm just like, maybe my brain's breaking.
I've done this for 20 years.
Nick doesn't hear the lead vocal track, so he's looking at me and he's like,
What are you doing?
what? Nick, what? You just stop.
I just thought you were just doing jazz. I was like, no, this is just
jazz. Yeah.
At that point in the wedding, though, I think everyone was having such a great time and having fun that they didn't even hear the difference.
We told them, we're like, hey, so if you make the wedding video, use whatever clips you want. There's just one song we think you should just leave out. You're drunk enough now that you didn't notice, but
Yeah.
anyway.
But it was fun.
I could just see Nick like going on Pro Tools and just tuning it back, tuning Joel's vocal back down.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
all right. So you've got the shows this summer with Thomas Rhett.
Nice.
You've got the Europe in the fall, and then the spring you're back in the U.S. with your tour. Talk about the show you're building with Thomas, and I love when artists from different genres, connect in that way and play these shows. And Thomas is so great live. What's the plan for those shows?
Yeah, so we're doing like the co-headline thing, and then we'll join at some point. But it's a great, like, you don't see a lot of it. You're maybe seeing a little bit more of it now, but that country pop crossover,
Totally.
seeing the combination of the fans is going to be amazing. I can't wait to do it. It's going to be like Thomas he's friends with you guys too, but he's been a friend for a long time, and it just, when he calls, it just feels right. There could have been other country artists that called, and you're like kind of like, maybe not, but like people know that we're friends. And
Name them.
Name and shame. But no, I just wanted to. It just felt right, and we did a song last year together called "Old Tricks," and yeah. So when Thomas comes calling, I was like, yeah, for sure, we need to do this, and it's gonna be great.
Another, what people want to know from Kayla. Nick, you recently did your skincare routine with Vogue. Well
Seen
done,
that.
by the way. Niall, you also did your 22-step skincare routine with Vogue a few years ago.
Yeah.
22 steps.
Whoa.
There's a few questions. Niall, has your routine changed at all, or is it still 22 steps?
First of all, I will say, as fellow guys that do skincare, I take it very seriously. Shout out to you for doing this the way you actually do it, rather than, and also I saw getting a little bullied about it, which I was like, come on. So we love it. The only bone to pick with you and Nick is that you both are applying very quickly.
Is that
You
no?
guys need
You're
to-
more of a
the
slow
speed
motion
in
dude.
which-
Oh, really?
In Spanish, suave, slow down, boys. All right,
Okay.
sorry, go ahead, Diane.
I honestly, I brought everything that I own basically to that shoot, and and I didn't realize that they were going to call it the 22-step thing. I probably used about 6 of them.
I love it.
If I'm being honest, like
If you're like, this is everything I could use.
yeah, and there was about 8 serums. 3 different types of SPF, and all of them were used in the thing.
Wow. So the answer is no, you don't do 22 steps. Whatever you're doing is working.
I
so.
do 5 or 6. I mean,
That's great.
I do the ice water. I do ice water straight away. Sometimes the steam, depending on the time of day. Like a serum, an SPF, a moisturizer. Pretty much that's it.
Nice.
It's kind of working, and you're like, you look close enough, and you're like, I've got crow's feet, and I'm 32 years old. But
When you get to 23 steps, then you'll be fine.
yeah. Maybe I'm missing out on a couple.
The guys, Joe got us on this. Was it Joe? Was it Nick? I can't remember. We spend so much time together. This ice bucket that you literally has like a snorkel that you like put your face in. We travel with ours.
Oh, really?
It's called a face tub. Joe introduced us.
What's the difference between that and just like a bowl with water and ice in it?
Because you become a celebrity and you buy stuff that's expensive. And they trick you.
I forgot about that. I forgot I was famous
When
for a
you could
second.
just go into your sink, but you're like, no, I'll spend $15 on something because
I
why?
just spend more money, and then we have to carry this thing everywhere.
It takes up so much space. But now I've got so many people hooked on it.
This is our
Let's
life.
talk about
I
your
love this.
anxiety.
It's taken way too long for the Jonas Brothers to get a fucking podcast.
Speaking of podcasts, this is bold. Joe, you want to ask a question, or you want me to do it?
Sure. All right. We stole this from a hotel and now we have 3. So I don't know how that happened, but we started this little fun game. It's a random question.
Look at this. You just you fill it up with ice and you put your face in it.
Why don't you pull a question for yourself?
Let's give the people what they want. If you were in Freaky Friday, who would you want to swap with? You would be in their body and they would be in yours.
Ooh, full body swap.
Whoa.
Great movie.
It's honestly, that's kind of sounds like you've just farted on that couch.
I know that. Well,
Or me.
All of the above.
What was it? Let me think.
Who are you
about this.
swapping lives with?
Do you know what I'd love? The ability to swap lives with, the ability to be able to drink and eat what you want and still look the same at 50 years or 41 or 2, whatever he is Jamie Dornan.
Ooh, true.
Yeah.
I was say John Daly does that, and he looks the same.
He's looked the same for 40 years, in fairness. Consistency is king. Jamie Dornan is just like, I seen him the other day at, I was playing, the summertime ball, to play a bit of golf with him too, and I'm just like, you are a handsome fucker.
Yeah.
Just, he's 41 or 2, he's got 3 or 4 kids, he's working all year round, he's ripped to shreds, he eats and drinks whatever he wants. I just would like that. And be handsome and funny.
This guy's got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like one of the Jonas Brothers.
But he's a good golfer.
But he's a good guy.
I started doing Pilates with my wife, and it's the best thing ever for golf.
Really?
It's every golfer I think that wants to get more mobility should do Pilates.
I keep hearing that because I've got terrible knees, terrible hips, terrible back. How is everyone's handicap these days? Everyone playing any better?
God, I haven't played any golf this season.
No.
And it's tough to validate getting out for 4 or 5 hours, when I could be hanging out with, my daughter, But she's going to be in a full day of school soon. She's been in 3 hours, right? So she goes to a full day, 9 a.m. to 3. When that happens, then I can
That
dip
changes
out.
everything.
Right.
Now I'm on the next level where my daughter just wants to leave school and go golf.
go golf.
So I get to golf by myself, and then I take her back out.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's a good spot to be in.
It's really
All right,
nice.
let's rip another question out of the bowl.
Yeah, I've got a question here out of the bowl. Do you miss someone at the moment?
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, I missed you boys before I came in here. I miss. Well, I've only been away for about 24 hours, so I haven't got to that point just yet. Give me another 12. But yeah, no, I like being at home. The older I've gotten, the more I want to be at home.
Yep.
So I like being at home with my girlfriend and the dog and doing the simple stuff. I've turned into an old man in the last 5 years, I'd say.
Is that your home on the album cover?
That's not, no, that's just a random house in Lorcan.
Love that.
Well, it's a really nice cover. I think it does a good job of sort of giving the feeling of the album, which is always a hard thing to summarize.
Yeah.
But it has that feeling of, a new chapter of your life, your journey. A lot of the themes on the album are about love and connection and life and growing up. And I think it really does a good job of showing that. This album is, as I said before, it's just so solid. What song are you most looking forward to playing live on these shows coming up?
I think Monochromatic's going to be great live.
Totally.
Yeah.
It tastes so good. I have a good idea for it in the show, production wise. So I'm excited to do that. And it just feels like a proper live song. And then my favorite moments are always like the little acoustic set that we all kind of do, where you kind of make an arena feel very, very small. And songs like Better Man, Die If I Don't will match up nicely.
Die If I Don't is so good.
Yeah, I just find like they're the most natural to me, the ones that like you just pick up and finger pick and play and whatever happens. Yeah. Some songs obviously need more of a crafting and thought about production and stuff like that. But when you can just pick up a guitar and do what naturally comes to you, most of the time, they're always been my favorite. And like when you play in arenas and you've gone from these big like 120 BPM songs to right down to just you under a light with a guitar and a fiddle or whatever, it just makes an arena feel very small. And I just love that feeling.
Totally agree with you on that one.
I love that.
So, last question.
Mm-hmm.
On the album, End of an Era.
Mm-hmm.
Is that heading towards something for your future? Or is that just on the album? Like, where are you headed in the next 5 years? What's your plan?
Well, the song is sadly about Liam's passing, which is a very strange thing to be writing about. And I kind of bottled that up and didn't write about it for a very long time. I actually had written a song called End of an Era about 18 months ago that I'd kind of put in a Dropbox somewhere and forgotten about because it never really said anything. When you write this and the lyric just never says anything and you're kind of like, well, that was a waste of time. And then obviously it took Liam's passing for me to then think about that, and then I wrote the lyrics to it in about 5 minutes. It's crazy how it can come together. But yeah, in terms of this whole album for me was kind of just like looking back with nostalgia. I feel like this is where the four of us, we have things in our lives that are in common that not a lot of people have experienced and can talk about, really. And I think that's probably why we get on so well. Like looking back at our past with nostalgia and not being embarrassed by anything, or and be okay with everything, and being excited about what's happening right now and looking forward to the future. I don't know, like I love what I do. I love the balance that I've been able to strike recently, with my home life, the work life, and that's what we all kind of in our business try and get to, I guess. I feel like you boys have done that so well with like your families and where you live and living your own lives, but doing the Joe Bro thing and doing your solo stuff, and like it's you boys have done it very well. So I've been watching.
Well, it's a beautiful song, and sorry for your loss, obviously, for everyone's loss. But it's such an honor to have you here on this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Our good friend, Niall Horan, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Love you, Niall.
Good to see you, boys. Thanks for having me on.